less than 3.5 hours from now.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, take 2. Can you see the ping?
Yes.
Yay.
Okay, take 2. Let's go.
Damn it. So, after those technical difficulties that we had,
After
cut
the
to,
short messages.
yes, cut to. So, welcome back everyone to another episode of, actually the second episode of season 2 of Star Wars.
It's still another episode.
Yes. So, what happened previously? There was a murder, a mystery.
Mhm.
Our heroes tried to find information, hints on who did it, why, and all that things. They were semi-successful. They found out some leads, and they're currently heading to Coruscant to speak with some old acquaintances and hopefully learn something more. Or start a fight and everyone's dead. That is an option as well.
Knowing
knows?
Neo, we don't know which.
Yes. Also, Neo.
Mhm. Oh yeah, for going to get Jawain, I have to roll.
Oh, no. That's. This is not necessary.
Okay.
You have to roll. Actually, no, you don't have to roll anything because you're going from the safe hyperspace lanes. I'm guessing.
Yeah, obviously. I'm not taking weird routes. I am not very good at driving a spaceship. I know that.
So,
So
yes, you arrive on Coruscant. Everything's fine. Uh, the other
wait,
two people.
wait. Where are we going first to get Jawain before going to Coruscant? Because the other
You
two people were already there.
would be if he was there, but he's not.
He's somewhere else. We don't need to worry about it. Let's continue.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, also, wasn't there...
Mhm.
Didn't we discuss that Ellena had a call to make before we landed on Coruscant?
Yes, but that's on the side. It's
I'm not talking about that one.
background info.
I'm not talking about the background info one. I'm talking about the other one. The other one I discussed with you, with foreground info.
Ah. Eh. Okay.
So as we're traveling to Coruscant, Ellena,
Mhm.
a little bit dubious whether Gaspar would actually willingly give up the information or not, depending on his political motivations at the time. Calls someone that she trusts far more to give her information without all the political bullcrap.
Mhm.
So she pulls out a holocom and contacts her old friend, Captain Talon Card.
There is a small, delay,
Mhm.
but at some point, he answers. You can see uh, you can see that he's a bit not tired exactly, but he could use a good nap. He picks up the call. You can see his his hologram, and he says, "Ah, uh, Ellena, right? Yes. How can I help?
Talon, you look like hell.
Tell me about it. I haven't slept for uh 1 day and a half now. Yeah.
Why?
Never ask this.
Fair
Friendly
enough.
advice.
Fair enough. Friendly advice is actually the reason why I called.
Okay, then let's hear it.
One of our number was murdered recently while out investigating rumors on a relic. the the number one suspect we have right now is a mercenary named
Wait,
Reese.
wait. You're not pulling my leg now, right? You're being serious.
When am I ever pulling your leg, Talon?
Yeah, that's fair. Well, starting now making jokes would be not a good idea, I guess. Uh, you see him pulling a little bit back from the hollow from the hollow recorder, and he shouts, "Hey, Mara, I think you would like to hear this." And then he goes back and he says, "So you were saying?"
Our Biff friend, member of the Jedi Order, she was murdered while out investigating a relic for Luke. It seemed like the main lead we have right now is a mercenary named Reese was asking about the same thing. Do you know this man?
Reese, I mean, it can be any number of guys with that name in the galaxy. You know that, right? I need more info to go.
He seemed like a professional, 40s, maybe 50s humanoid. Carried a lot of heavy weaponry.
All right. As he's saying that, you can see on the background another figure that enters the range of the hollow recorder. You can see that she's a woman. She just stands there and she just listens.
Ellena just gives her a quick look and a smile before turning back to Talon.
You can see the head nodding. So, Reese, you said, professional, you said. Do you think that he is the guy that did it?
I'm not sure, but we have strong suspicions that he is at least linked to it.
Oh, very well. Do you have any? I guess no. Where did this happen?
Give me a second. Ellena just plugs in her datapad to the holo communicator and transfers all the evidence she has to Talon.
You can see his eyebrows doing a small squint, and he says, "Ah, hot space, perfect. Good luck with that." Uh, hmm. Well, I see what I'll see what I can do. Give me some time, and chances are I'll have something for you. Now, what this something will be, I don't know.
Thank you, Talon. Now, she looks at Mara with a smirk and then looks back to him. Do us all a favour and get yourself some rest. You're gonna need it.
Yes. Once I'm done, and I'm sure that everything runs smoothly, I will. And he cuts the call.
Ellena will go back to the cockpit saying, "All right, I've got a backup solution going just in case this thing goes south with Gaspar."
That says good. That would be nice to have a backup in case. Never hurts.
And with that,
Mhm.
you arrive on Coruscant.
Mhm.
The other two of your
Mhm.
crew also have arrived a little bit earlier than you.
Yeah.
Krieg is already finished with paperwork about their small venture there, and they're ready to rejoin, so you can
Neo.
discuss your next moves.
Neo will look at Elena after they arrive and say, "I'm going to go and see if I can set up the thing with Gaspar right now. You probably can deal with all the arrangements of what we have to do from here out, right, boss?" Yeah, he says the last part of it jokingly. He can be here teasing.
Ellena rolls her eyes and
Mhm.
goes, "Yes, yes."
Okay, see you in a bit. Neo goes to travel to meet with Gaspar.
You will go alone with
I
no one
mean,
there.
it's better to multitask as much as we can. If Gaspar wants something, stuff like that, Neo is pretty confident he can not necessarily win, but make a good deal for us. So
Besides, I think Neo's thinking is if Elena's got something set up with Talon, she better wait behind and wait for a reply from him while he goes to meet
Okay.
Gaspar or something.
yeah, exactly.
Is either the mood or Brinder inclined to
About
see how
what?
this goes?
How what goes?
News meeting with one of the heads of Coruscant's underworld.
Hmm.
I mean, if you say something about it, Elena will ask if one of you could go with him just in case.
I mean, sure, I guess.
I mean, I'm currently under contract following the mood. So if the mood wants to go, I'll go.
Okay, let's go all of it. Leave Elena here, and hopefully she will not get assassinated randomly. Uh,
Perfect.
Perfect
DM's
idea.
plot has
There is
been
a.
spoiled, but also we're not stopping it. He is fine with this outcome.
Yes.
hmm,
Everything's burning. I'm fine with this.
okay.
Elena's just sitting inside the burning ship, and
Totally
Elena's just sitting.
contrary to one.
Elena's just sitting inside the burning ship and with a force shield and going, "I'm fine. Everything's fine."
So,
Like I was
are you
going to say,
going?
totally against what Neo was planning, which was going along, let Elena make the whatever he has to deal with, arrangements he has to do with the mood, and then wait for the call of Gasp of the
Card.
other one, well.
Talon
Yeah.
card, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
You never
do
know.
you feel?
Elena might
Mhm.
be asked to go to dinner with Lando, which may save her life.
Do you feel more comfortable with trying to contact him directly or someone else?
Gaspar, you say?
Yes, a reminder that you have
Mm.
not friendly exactly, but you were
I.
able
Mhm.
to communicate really well with his
Yeah.
Rodian
Mhm. I will
sidekick.
try to I will say this. I will have made I will have tried to make obviously that keep that connection of that because the Rodian was someone that was interested in keep working and stuff like that. So Neo will have tried to keep a good relationship with him.
Mhm.
So if Neo is going to Gaspar, he's going to try to contact him directly because he knows that there's a setup something, but he's going to try to see if he can then see if it is when it's a good moment or not to contact him through he will message the contact and ask him is Gaspar in a good mood or not because I have a meeting to know how are things around and stuff like that, something general to not say but to try to get the feeling of how the things are with Gaspar.
Okay. So, I guess you're going to contact him directly then, first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, of course, it's not him that answers
Yeah, I'm not
that
expecting.
particular, I guess, that particular
Mhm.
frequency, but
Mhm.
um, you do get confirmation that yes, they got word
Mhm.
and
Mhm. Mhm.
you are expected pretty much.
Yeah, Neo would just ask then at what time would be the most convenient for Gaspar, and then he will go at that time.
Hmm.
Mhm.
They give you at the best time for you to meet
Mhm.
would
Yeah.
be tomorrow evening after lunch.
Okay. Then yeah, after setting that up, he will thank them for taking their time for setting it up, and yeah, after that he will go and see how the things are going to the road, and try to have a friendly conversation where he will try to see how the things are going
Okay.
around. hmm it won't be anything important, but he will be
Okay. Okay. Okay.
try to get a feeling on
Okay.
how the
Okay.
things are in
If
Jasper
there's
organization.
something, if there is something specific you want to try and
he
learn from
he's
him,
this is the thing. He's not trying to learn anything specific. He's just trying to get a feeling of how the things are going for Gaspar organization, to know if he's in a very complicated spot or he's a very prosperous one, to have an idea in general of
okay,
how are things moving.
he outright tells you that
Mhm.
he is one of the heads of the underworld
Mhm.
here. Uh,
Yeah.
it is always a complicated situation. Uh,
Yeah, I'm not expecting to not be that would just give him, a turn, because yeah, but I mean, for the terms of being one of the heads of the underworld, more like how
eh,
it is at the time.
not complaining. It
Mhm.
seems that his station is
Mhm.
solidified at this moment,
Mhm. Okay.
and his position in how
Yeah.
things work, pretty much. So
After.
yes, things are going well
Mhm.
enough for
Mhm.
not
Yeah.
anything major to
Mhm.
uh, bother him. But
Mhm.
yes, we're talking about the underworld right now, so
Yeah. Yeah.
there is
That's it.
always some kind of trouble or backstabbing or
Neo that smile says there always is that, but that always brings the most interesting type of work, doesn't it? And he says, we giving him a smile, moving the conversation from that topic to a more casual topic for the top for both of them to talk, because he already got what he wanted from that, so he's
you
now
can.
just trying to have a normal conversation.
Yes, you can see that the Rodian says that it does, and
Mm-hmm.
what you could describe a very strange smile as
Hmm.
Rodians
Yeah.
as Rodians go.
Hmm. Yeah.
So
Hmm.
that's with Preldu. He says that if you want, he can be there
Hmm.
because he's pretty much always there.
Hmm.
He rarely leaves
Hmm.
the safety of
Hmm.
Casper's place.
Hmm.
Plus,
Uh,
all his gadgets and
mhm.
things are there. So, what reason does he have to leave?
Yeah. Uh, Out of character, he's offering to be there in the conversation.
He's offering to be there,
Mhm.
not directly
Yeah.
uh, when you converse things, because
Yeah. Obviously. Yeah.
yeah.
Uh, I thought Neo will mainly say, I mean, if it doesn't cause you any troubles, it's always nice to have someone else to talk. Not that Gaspar is uninteresting to talk about, but you get what I mean.
Okay, he says all right at this,
Yeah.
and so
Hmm.
you pass the night.
Hmm.
Next
Hmm.
day, you just do your
Hmm.
things in the morning. Then you have
Yeah.
something to eat, and then you
Hmm.
get yourselves ready to go to the
Yeah.
deep layers of Coruscant.
Yeah.
Uh, Thankfully, you've been there before, so you know exactly
How
how
to
to
move around?
navigate.
Yeah. Hmm.
And you begin your descent.
Hmm.
You do arrive, everything seems
Hmm.
fine.
Hmm.
Indeed, it seems that the guards were expecting you,
Yeah.
and they lead you to Preldu the Rodian,
Mm-hmm.
and afterwards he takes you all and leads you up to
Mm-hmm.
Kaspar's office.
Yeah.
So you do arrive.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah.
the first time you have uh,
Mm-hmm.
visited his office, actually,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
he says, "So, uh, go in.
Yeah.
Uh, I'll be
Neo.
here," he says.
Yeah. Neo before entering, that's the equivalent of knocking for permission there in Star Wars. There, I don't know how they do it if it's still knocking. So he does that, and
He
then
knocks for
when he
permission.
receives the
You see that
yeah.
as you approach the door,
Mm,
it automatically
yeah.
opens.
I mean, I think you were also told to
He
enter.
Yeah,
Neo
I
just
know, but
knocks.
just in case, Neo, to his parents says, good evening.
You can see him behind the desk. There is one of his guards next to him. There's also his Gamorrean guard
Mm-hmm.
that you had a small adventure with at some point.
Yeah. Neo gives her a smile at that, and it also gives him a good evening.
You see the Gamorrean's swollen eyes looking at you.
Mm.
He doesn't
Eh, eh,
seem happy or angry or anything.
Yeah.
He just, you know.
Mhm. Yeah.
And you can see that
Mhm.
Kaspar
Mhm.
raises his hands and makes a gesture for you to
Mhm.
approach.
I do so. Mhm.
The Mood and Krieg are going to stay with Preldu, I see. Perfect.
It's their
With
Yeah, I'm
first.
sticking.
Preldo.
With, I'm sticking with my boss.
This
If he
one.
Makes
wants
sense.
to be here, I'll see what
Like,
The Rodian.
magazines they have to offer.
I'm following Neo. It's like I'm
Okay.
there just to be there
All
to
right.
offer advice, let's say, from somebody. No,
Mhm.
I'm just there in case I'm needed mostly as
Mhm.
All right. Reading the
Uh,
atmosphere, I will not be
Mhm.
reading magazines then.
yes.
Well,
Okay.
in that case, I'm reading magazines in your place now.
One of you pick.
You see that
Mhm.
as you approach,
Mhm.
he does a gesture
Mhm.
again and he shows
Mhm.
the sofas there and he says,
I
feel
also
free to
bow.
sit. Feel free to sit if you want.
Neo
Okay,
takes a seat
I,
there.
I see it. It is booby trapped and everything
Yes,
explodes.
everything explodes, exactly.
Okay. Anyway, I take a seat.
Take a
Young
jump to it.
Skywalker.
Yeah.
Wait.
It jump cuts to Ellena and goes, glad I didn't fall for that one.
Roll a perception check, everyone that's
Okay.
Oh no,
interested.
we are already rolling the perception checks.
Yes.
This can only go well. Um,
Yeah. Oh God, the 15. That's a very good one for me.
oh god, the 15 too.
Nice. Let's keep the 15 going.
Okay.
Um, Pika is not interested, I'm pretty sure. He's reading magazines or something like that.
No, he rolls
No,
perception.
I am not reading magazines because
Mhm.
I need to keep proper appearances.
No, he rolls. He's rolling a
He's
perception.
reading magazines with his mind.
No,
Are we happy
Yes.
now?
he's
Neo, you
rolling. He's
don't see
rolling
anything.
perception to see the magazines.
Mhm.
You don't see anything out of place.
Oh, not
Oh,
20.
I see.
so
He sees all the magazines.
Neo
Yeah.
doesn't see anything out of
Yeah.
place.
Mhm.
It's everything seems fine.
Mhm.
The Gamorrean is, his
Yeah.
usual self,
Mhm.
just resting his hand to his
Yeah.
enormous weapon.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh
Makes sense.
my!
Mhm.
and the other two, as you approach, you caught a glimpse at Caspar's side. Uh,
Mm.
You could see that he has a pistol there.
Yeah, to be honest, that's
Not
not a
drawn,
shock
of
from
course,
you.
but it
Yeah.
is. But it is there. Yes.
I mean, it's not a shock. It's a criminal mastermind. Even if Neo doesn't see it, I think he's expecting it.
Yeah. So you sit. You can
Yeah.
see that there are some refreshments on the
Mhm.
table that you can
Yeah.
Is it poisoned?
drink if you want.
Mm.
With the perception score, do
Mm.
they see if it's poisoned?
And
Neo. Mhm.
mhm. And as you make yourselves more
Yeah.
comfortable or uncomfortable, I don't know. He looks at you and says, "So,
Sorry, we didn't show anything with the perception, right? If understood correctly, anything important.
you didn't see anything out of place. You know
Mhm.
that Kaspar himself is armed."
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me something that we don't assume already.
Okay.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
Greedo shot first.
Oh God.
You didn't see that Preldu has a blaster as well, though. So,
Preldu shot
anyway,
first.
yeah, yes.
Mhm.
He looks at you and he says, "So,
Mhm.
what brings you to me this time?"
Neo, that is, I am looking for information. Information that our friend in common could find more than a name, and I'm curious to see if you can give me more regarding that name.
Okay.
I out of character, I don't remember the name. We just
Reese.
said it this season, but it escaped my
Uh,
mind.
okay. You know, the only name you know is
Mhm.
Reese. You know that
Reese.
he's some kind of mercenary or squad leader
Mhm.
or something.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure Ellena gave
Mhm.
you a copy of the information to
Yeah,
check,
yeah.
just in case.
Yes.
Obviously. Mhm. Uh, Neo will basically say, I'm looking for a guy called Reese. I am not sure if it was him, but I have been assigned a job of investigating the death of a Jedi, which is part of the new Jedi Academy. So, yeah, and he appears to be for now the primary subject suspect. Sorry. The.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
He looks at you a bit
Mhm.
and he says,
Mhm.
"Yes, our mutual friend did say something
Mhm.
about him. Uh, you can see that he is doing
Mhm.
something with
Yeah.
his computer there, and he says,
Yeah. Mhm.
"There is someone called Reese that he's a commander of a mercenary company
Mhm.
that mainly uh, that they mainly act in the outer rim.
Mhm.
Take some jobs in mid rim as well, but not so much. Too much regulation and stuff on the
Neo,
New
that
Republic.
not with a clear look of understanding at that. Mhm.
He doesn't seem to be an outlaw or anything,
Mhm.
but from what I've gathered, he's good at his job.
Mhm.
Doesn't strike me like a killer, to be honest, from his resume. But
Mhm.
if the pay was good, you would be surprised of what people can do.
Neo, that just says, for a good pay, I think the majority of the people in this kind of business will be willing to do that. So, not a surprise, really.
Yes.
Mhm.
Roll perception check.
Eh,
Only me or everybody?
Whoever is watching the
I'm rolling.
conversation.
I,
Okay, that's a 17.
I guess in that
I,
case it's
I, I,
everybody.
I, I am also doing you know what? it's so close to 25. I'm rolling the first point because why not? Oh, the mood is there. No, I'm not rolling it then. No sense.
You see why I asked the mood to go with you now, don't I? Don't you?
I mean,
I
the
mean, I
mood.
could reach. I mean, I could reach that too, but it's like he already reached it. So why try? The most I could get is a
28.
28 at most. Yeah, It's not like I will reach higher than him.
Oof.
So. Mhm,
Um, Nothing extraordinary.
mhm,
Uh,
Everything is wrong then.
you see that you can see that he's
mhm.
pretty casual about it.
Yeah.
Um,
Mhm,
and he says, "So I can give you some
mhm.
information about him." Uh,
No, not so that says. What would be the price?
hmm. Yeah, you see a smile.
Mhm. Yeah.
He says, "Nothing comes to mind right now, but I'm sure we can figure something out."
Neo that says and that looks at him and says, "Of course, I'm always up to doing favors when you need it. You know my specialty, but I still have a friend that I think Orgamorian friend remembers very well. He's referring to
Yes.
Ellena, obviously. So
Mhm,
he's
mhm.
mhm,
I can also give you something more than
mhm.
that, he
Neo
says.
that looks with interest. That's mhm,
Since last time we met,
mhm.
there have been some developments, good developments for us. Let's say
Neo
that we
that
have access to some New Republic info that most people don't at this point.
Neo that smiles and says, "It must have been some really great developments then."
Oh, yes. If you remember the whole debacle that happened in of the security, come on,
Hmm.
one of the security hubs right here on Coruscant a few years
Yeah.
back,
Mhm.
that you were involved as well. He's
Neo
looking
that.
very.
Mhm. Yeah, Neo that looks at him and says, "I'm sorry. You know how this is. There was nothing against you or anything like that. It's just business. We had
Oh,
our
there's no
interest and all of that."
problem. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
there's no problem. I
Hmm.
got what I mainly needed from all this.
Neo that says, "Then I'm happy that everything got what they wanted."
Yes, it seems that way.
Hmm.
In any case,
Hmm.
I can give you his location.
Neo that is a bit surprised, but says, "Okay, if that is not much of a problem, sure, but does that up the price or it will be the same?"
Uh, it will certainly be a little more. And as he's saying that,
Hmm.
the door opens
Hmm. Okay.
and you can see
Hmm.
Caspar's sister entering with one of the guards.
Hmm. Yeah.
They're
Hmm.
strolling, and
Hmm.
she casually goes and sits on the empty
Hmm.
couch there, and the guard next to her
Hmm. Neo Chess
says,
gives her a salute and goes back to looking at Gaspar.
"Yes." She waves at you, hi,
Hmm. Hmm.
and yes, exactly. What's up, Doc? No,
I'm hunting
uh,
rabbits.
you can see that Caspar is looking at her, and
Hmm.
she sits, as you
Hmm.
can see, directly opposite to him,
Yeah.
and
Hmm.
he says, "So, as I was saying."
Hmm.
What exactly were you saying, dear brother? She
Hmm.
interjects there.
Hmm. Okay, I'm going to do a perception check at this. I don't know
Okay.
if the rest wants to do that too, but I want to see if I get anything out of that. Question: that is anyone going to also do one or not? Just to know, guys. Oh, okay. Answer would be nice. Uh, are you rolling Pika or not? Just to know, so.
Nah, he's reading
I can
magazines.
roll. I don't expect to get better than
Oh no
what we've got.
I'm not. I am not expecting anything. We'll just make sure. Oh,
Ooh,
We got better.
interesting.
well,
So
I got no need for the first point.
Pika is on fire
So
tonight. Good to know.
this
Yeah.
is interesting. This is interesting.
Yeah.
Krieg,
Mhm.
you can see that that Yvonne, Gaspar's sister,
Mhm.
is pretty, you know,
She's pretty
she's
okay. That's what I
no,
saw.
she's pretty casual. She's, as if nothing
Mhm.
is, you know, it's
Everything fine.
yeah, nothing is out of
Mhm.
the ordinary. But you can see some slight irritation from Gaspar's side.
Mm,
He seems irritated a little bit about something.
mhm.
I'm gonna politely nudge Moodin and kind of
Mhm.
let him know what I saw
Mhm.
on the down low.
Can you repeat it a little bit? Sorry, what May said. I mean,
The
Uh,
sister seems to be calm, and the brother, Caspar himself, seems to be a little
not calm.
irritated.
Yeah, basically what I
Mhm.
guessed as a
Yeah,
player.
same, but I wanted to really see if there was anything more that we could get, but that's pretty good still.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Uh, Caspar continues and he says, I
Mhm.
was having a talk
Mhm.
with these old acquaintances here of ours. They were asking about a specific mercenary. Ah, sounds boring, she says, and she just sits there.
Mhm.
So, as I was saying, I can give you his location.
Mhm. Again, in Neo that says anything and everything will be helpful. I still have no problem with the agreement we did before, even if it will be more difficult favor. I'm still up for that.
Let's say that
Mhm.
we're expanding a bit. We might need your expertise. And since you have friends
Mhm.
with particular talents, maybe I will call for a small favor from those
Again,
people at some point.
again, Neo nods and says, "Sure, I will do what I can to get them into cooperating with this favor."
Very well.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I will tell Preldo to communicate with you once he has the location.
And
They
Neo
might
says,
be moving around, you understand.
Neo that gives you a look. Completely understandable, but the location plus any other information you may have will be more than helpful for my current work.
He doesn't seem to
Mhm.
be working
Mhm.
with many people. His team is small, effective though.
Neo that nods and says makes sense.
Hmm.
He doesn't sound like the guy to be throwing around for necessary things, going all for discreet and capable.
At that, you can
Mhm.
see
Mhm. Mhm.
Yvonne smiling a bit.
Mhm.
Says, "Is it really wise to give them location of dangerous individuals. After all, there are our acquaintances, as you said. At that, Caspar seems a
Mhm.
little bit irritated uh,
Mhm.
again,
Yeah.
and he just waves his hand and says, "You want to say something? Say it. Otherwise, don't being whatever you're trying to be right now."
Mhm.
And you can see her just,
Mhm.
making a nod towards him, and she stops.
Mhm.
She gives a glance at the three of you,
Mhm.
though.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
after that, Caspar just
Mhm.
says, "Okay, I
Mhm.
think we're done here. Uh, I believe we have a deal."
Mhm. Yeah, that's it. Yes, of course we do. Thank you for your time, like always, Gaspar, and I will be waiting for both when you want to ask for the favor and the information.
Perfect.
Okay.
Good luck to you then.
Same to you. I hear that the business for now is going good. Hope it keeps getting better.
Thank you very much. I hope so too.
Mhm.
And after that,
Mhm.
you see that Yvonne
Mhm.
stands up and says, "Ah, I think I'm going down, get something to drink." And
Mhm.
she's heading with
Mhm.
the guard back to the
Mhm.
side room.
We also, our group also exits. After
Okay.
this, just where polite goodbye to Gaspar before doing that.
Mhm. As you're exiting,
Mhm. Yeah.
you can see that Yvonne is still there
Mhm.
with Breldu. And she
Okay.
says, "Be careful where you are going to go.
Mhm.
I wouldn't
The,
appreciate to make things a mess."
Neo that looks at her and says, "For now, we are not just looking for a mess. We are looking to for information. It's what we need to find this person. After all, we are not sure he's. I am looking for taking him down, but could be necessary. It's not our goal, but could end
Let's
up
make it
being."
let's make it clear. I don't care about Rhys. Do whatever you want with him.
Mm. You see the Neo nods at that. Mhm.
Roll a perception.
Yeah, I'm not eating all of this. Something smell of this. Give me a second. I roll.
Something smells fishy. A lot like carp.
Meanwhile, Mood and I are just sitting
Okay.
here as we wait for Neo to
Oh
poison
God, you
himself.
you use you save me from drawing a force point.
Yeah, smells awfully a lot like carp
Oh,
in
we
Okay.
here
have
all of a
we
sudden.
have moved out.
Yes, yes.
Yes, we're exiting.
The mood is still enjoying his drink.
I'm just staying with my
I'm
employee.
going to the bar to get a drink.
I'll pour that
I mean,
drink.
if you have to, if you want to be in Provence with the crime lord, sure.
One for
Uh
you. I hand it to Moodin. One for
this
me. One for you. Give him a second one. Two for me. I pour two drinks for myself,
this
giving myself a total of three.
this time this time
Mhm,
you can see that she clearly doesn't make any uh,
mhm,
effort
mhm,
to hide that there is some
mhm.
meaning behind this.
Yeah. Mhm,
And as you
mhm,
are
mhm,
heading to the
mhm,
turbo lift, she says again,
mhm,
"As I said, don't make things a mess. I might take it
mhm.
a bit personally."
Neo that says we never intend to make MS, and any problems that there was between us was never personal, and it will never be. After all, it's all business.
It's how I prefer to be
Mhm.
myself. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying right now.
Neo nods and then says, "Understandable." looks at the Rodian friend and says, we keep in touch, right, man? Mhm.
Yes, of course. Yes.
You're not
He
my friend.
seems
You're not my friend.
he
Yeah.
seems a bit
Mhm.
out of it
Yeah.
because one of his bosses literally was
Yeah.
somewhat weird right now.
I mean, I don't blame him, and I'm not expecting him to put me above his bosses, but still, I'm not going to be unpolite and not say goodbye later to him,
You're not my friend.
So,
Actually, that's on purpose because it's showing her that she has a way to try to set up whatever it is that she wants to set up if she wants something against us. That was on purpose, and Neo is expecting if there is problems to something come from him, so it's just like making sure that it's all coming from a channel like he can expect it.
mhm. So
Mhm.
everything seems that went
Yeah.
well.
Mhm.
You return back
Neo,
to your
Neo, when he arrives, goes to Elena and basically tells her everything that happened, just so she's, in the know and understands everything that
It
happened.
seems like Yvonne has a personal stake in this that she's trying hard not to reveal to us.
That says very possible, and that says instead, or it could also be that while her brother doesn't care, she is pissed off about our last involvement in their business. The one that we actually haven't solved yet. And they've been,
The one that Leia and I have been working to iron out for the last 7 years.
yeah, the one that I tried to make it seem like there are no problems.
Why am I not surprised?
Could be either of those. It could be the point you're making or the one I'm making. To be honest, I'm expecting a combination or either one.
We'll just hope. We'll just have to hope that Gaspar keeps her on his leash. In that case,
Casper seemed irritated, so it's a question of whatever. I don't think he considers he cannot keep her on the leash, but she could be becoming a problem. Hope it doesn't arrive to that.
let's hope not. At least we know that
I,
Gaspar. At least we know that Gaspar at least won't be coming after us if anything goes wrong.
yeah, that says that, and we also know that sorry about that. We are a bit in debt to Gaspar. Just so that but seems
Look,
like it sounds like
look.
a good
After
deal,
last
to be honest.
look after last time, I can't expect that he won't give it us for free. It's why I got the information from Talon on the side as well, so we got a bit more background to go into to be prepared.
Neo that says I was always going expecting to pay something, but to be honest, I thought he would either give us already a target or something like that. Even when I heard that the organization was going good, but yesterday, but with this, I to be honest wasn't expecting it to be more in the case of I will pocket for later.
This is what Claremores have always done. If they don't have anything on mind right then, they'll bring it up another time when we least expect it.
Neo that says I know with a bit of dry look, but I was expecting that there be something. At least that's more manageable, or not?
We'll see,
uh,
won't we?
so as you are making
Yeah,
yourselves comfortable
yeah,
back at the ship and
yeah.
you're
Neo will
preparing
be waiting for the information.
and you're preparing to
Yeah,
uh,
before we leave, I have a question to ask.
yes.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Where should I leave the stuff that I have gathered? On the ship
Oh,
or somewhere
you
on
can
Your turn.
Earth?
either take them with you or leave them at one of the come on, uh, not safe house, Um,
On my office, let's say.
yeah, in one of the uh, offices
Yeah.
of your organization. They will
Question.
be safeguarded there.
Yeah,
Immediately.
question. Where it is safer? Where do you think it's safer? I'm not assuming. Since, well, they can be stolen the ship and they kinda, well, we had sent 3 ships by now. Kinda, they can explode.
Mhm,
2 ships, actually.
2 ships. We are on the third. It will
Yeah.
happen. Don't worry. Like,
mhm. Yeah.
I don't think it
We
will
we
happen next session, but it will happen.
I mean, we don't like. I'm expecting that we will jump in through to the sixth ship at some point in this new campaign.
So yeah, should I leave them here before? Instead, it would better save until we gather all or like more pieces,
It's up to you.
and then I can throw them to Neo and he can play with them.
Yes, it's up to you.
Mhm.
Mm, I will do that for now, and the next time we pass from Coruscant,
Okay.
when we gather the next pieces, basically we will gather them, I guess.
Okay. Okay.
And
So you're keeping them.
Mhm.
you're giving. I
So.
think I'm leaving them in the safe places. Is what I'm saying.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Hey Neo, I've got you some more Lego. Not.
Okay then.
Mhm.
So you get back, and as you're preparing yourselves, you get a call, Elena. It
All right.
seems that it is from the Jedi Temple.
Ellena picks up.
You see Kukruk's face, and he says, "Well, where are you right now?"
Just finished a meeting with Crime Board on Coruscant. We're about to head to the next lead. What do you need, Master?
We've got some visitors here. You might want to pass from Ossus first, and then to
Ellena
your
gives
destination, whatever it is.
Ellena gives him her usual. He knows the look she gives her to all too. She gives him all too well. That wistful sigh. Time is of the essence, Master, but I'll swing by.
Perfect.
I mean, it gives me some extra time to wait on some information that I've been running through with Captain Card, so to kill 2 birds with one stone, I guess.
Okay. Okay. You see him smiling, and he says, "We'll be waiting then. Don't be late. It's for your own good." And
She she gives a little a chuckle as if she needed it, saying, "Yes, Master."
Mhm.
and he ends the call.
He just
So,
turns to Luke, going, "I swear, that little girl of mine's becoming such a workaholic."
Hey.
so will you head to us right away, or do you want to make any
Elena will
detours?
Elena will make it known to the party that she's been summoned to Osis, but other than that, it's up to
Just for
everyone else.
comparison, Ossus is here.
Mhm.
Your next destination is here, so
Neo
it's
just
pretty
say
close.
Elena will
Neo
come to the
Neo will just stand alongside Craig and says, basically whisper to him. So, while they discuss, do you want to play some cards?
All right, we begin a game of Pizak.
Perfect.
Sure.
Thankfully,
Neo,
there are
take her
no
playing
Wookiees.
cards.
I'll
Thankfully, there are no Wookiees, so no dismemberment.
Yes.
Elena will mention to Mood and say, "I've been summoned back by the Jedi Council for something urgent. It's planet, the location of where I need to go is not too far from our destination. So if you don't mind a brief detour, it's up to you.
With some quick calculations, the difference will be 1 day, maybe two, according to how long you will, uh, how much time you will spend on Nos.
Now,
That's the difference.
obviously, we need to skip this and go immediately to our destination. Like, no question asked. Okay. I don't mind. Whatever needs to be done should be done. Um, I don't mind. And that's it.
And I will
Okay.
nod and just say, it's fine. Thank you. We've got some. We should. We shouldn't be too long.
So you're preparing to leave,
Yeah.
and as you're making your journey back, at one of your stops,
Mhm.
you get a call from Card again,
Yeah. Uh,
I'll pick it up.
mhm.
What have you got for me, Tom?
and hello again. This time he seems in much better condition.
You look better.
Yeah, thankfully. Uh, well, my personal visits aside, I have a few info for you. Kent worked his magic. He was able to find some info about this guy. He seems a competent mercenary leader. He's been doing jobs for about almost 10 years now. I don't know if he's a killer, though. He doesn't seem to take jobs of that kind. Not from what we could find, anyway. He seems more to be like a specialized unit to, to be hired by the Hats or anyone pretty much that has the credits to spend to get problems out of the way or reinforce private armies that um, the Outer Rim is a wild place.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that seems to match up with the info that Neo got from Gaspar.
Yeah. Uh, the strange thing is he went there to that hat. I mean, to ask the same questions that you did, pretty much. Yes, the same questions that your Jedi friend actually asked, right?
Yeah, that does seem a bit off.
Yeah, that is a bit off.
Could it be he's being hired to find this right before we do, or something similar?
He was simply hired to clear the area, if you get my meaning.
She nods. Cal did mention that the condition we found the body in was in a way to hide any evidence. So, what if he did kill? If he did kill her, he wanted to hide it. But why?
Yeah, well, I'm not sure that. I don't know what to think as of now. The situation seems strange. We certainly don't have enough information. Sorry I couldn't be of any further help.
It's okay. you've done enough. Next time you swing by Osus, she gives him a wry smile. Drinks are on me.
I'll remember that. You know it.
Until next time, Talon.
Yep. Stay safe and may the force be with you.
Also with you, my friend.
Yeah.
She cuts the call.
I was getting my nerves up a bit with that saying, and he closes. So, you're heading back to Ossus,
Yep.
and you see a peculiar sight when you arrive at the outskirts of the Jedi Academy. There are people there, more people that you're accustomed to seeing.
Oh God, I don't like being around too many people.
And most of these people
Mhm.
are very similar to each other, as in they're wearing the exact same clothes.
Ne- Neo that looks at that and says, "I'm seeing right, or I did I have some drinks while I was sleeping and didn't realize."
I didn't
You can
realize.
see that there is a small army of jaguars.
Has Joanne joined the
Mhm.
cult?
Ne- Neo that says, "No, that would be his family, obviously." Giving her dry look, but why would it be here?
That's what I meant. Did Neo join a? Did Joanne join a cult?
Neo finishes putting the landing the ship and all that says, well, I think if that's related to Jawan, that's something that the Jedi Master will want to deal with along with you. I will be going to getting to see how the communications program is going and help as much as I can. And if we end up having all those Jawas here, I will think of how to put them to good use. If the Jedi Masters have no problem, right?
I'm sure that whatever's happening right now, Luke's already figuring out a way to make them of use.
As you are landing, you
Neo
see
nods
that
at that.
as you are landing,
Mhm,
you can see that Kukruk is already heading towards you.
mhm,
And there is a very familiar Jawa next to him.
mhm.
Never
He's
seen
an
him before,
Yes, you've never seen him before. And as he enters
except
this,
for the time I did. But
yes, and as Kukruk gets close,
Mhm.
he falls down and he says, while holding his chest, "Quick, Anakin, the Jawas are taking over."
It's over, Joannikin. I have the high ground.
Good.
Okay, seriously now, they approach the ship
Mhm.
and
You obviously open the shuttle for people to enter. I make sure of doing that when I see that he's coming close, so he can
Mhm.
enter immediately as when we finish landing.
As Kukruk enters and he says, "So, seems we have a new family here. They certainly seem adequate at specific things. I believe we can put them to good use,
Neonads so
but they
that
have
is
to learn some boundaries." And he's looking at Zawain when he says that.
I mean, teaching one was, and then we'll just smile for the first time in ages and say, teaching one of them was hard enough. Teaching an army is going to be something else.
Neo
Oh
looks at
no,
that and says, "Is it polite to say that in front of probably of one of the most important persons of that family?"
oh
He,
no, was Tyrant?
Where's Tyrant? We lost Tyrant.
No.
So
He's gone.
Joanne keels over. That was a short reunion.
Yeah.
Zawain has blue screen.
Dwayne's just got his iPod. Dwayne's got his iPod in his head, just jamming down to the beats.
Elevator music.
I was going to say that.
All of a sudden, a weird alien voice interjects, asking about his people's religion. So,
Fred disappears out of nowhere.
Aku, this is the Aku podcast.
Yep,
And yes, exactly.
the credits are rolling.
The credits are all.
All right, so Tyrants died.
Yeah, but the Tyrant is dead. Cloud is in another place, so who does join?
Clouds in the
I'm
cloud.
sorry. I'm sorry. I was kind of sort of zoned out.
No
Oh.
problem. It happens.
It happens, yeah. So it's your cue, apparently.
I'm
So,
sorry. What was?
Yep. Very small recap, so you can, join in. The group has arrived on Ossus,
Okay.
and you just ended with Kukruk and Jawin, of course. The rest of the family is slowly but surely uh, learning their surroundings and what exactly
All I know is at the end of this,
they are allowed to do and what they
all I
are
know
not
is at the
allowed
end,
to do.
all I know is at the end of this, Elena's going to end up doing an involuntary crowd surf across like a mountain of Jawas.
Cord, I did not necessarily sing Elena's praises to everybody.
I was making a joke, Tyrant.
Okay. So
Mhm.
Dwayne
So-
is just kind of everyone who as they're exiting the ship, he's just kind of sort of got his arms crossed.
Mhm.
Elena almost seems still transfixed on her data pad as if she's working even now.
Neo would just go walk in there, say, "Hey, buddy, how are you?"
What has she been doing?
Yeah, that's it. Well, to put you up to date quickly, there has been death among the new Jedi Academy group, and it's related to some really complicated stuff regarding Jawas, probably a mercenary group, which we are not sure if they are the killers or not, but they are our best lead. And we are going also in a mission to collect some stuff with the mood, since all of this aligns together with the mission that Jedi was doing, which we are picking up. So plenty. And I have to get to see how the communication systems of the temple is going. So after this quick recap to meet up, I have to get back to my main job. So talk to you at night and help her as much as you can. Yeah, buddy.
Ah. Yeah, absolutely.
And Neo goes there to go work to get back updating what happened in the last days he was off and helping as much as he can.
All right. Dwayne will then mosey on over to Ellena and clear his throat.
Elena looks down with tired eyes. Hey, been a while.
That's it. That's it. That's all you're gonna say.
What's the matter?
What's the? You know what you've been doing for the last 7 months, Ellena.
Look, I'm sorry I haven't contacted you. As the Crook has no doubt told you, I've been very busy of late.
Contacted me? You cut me off! You shut me out! It's the one thing that you never should have done.
Hannah sighs. Look, I'm sorry, but I've had a lot on my mind of late, and I've had very little time to even be myself, let alone keep in touch with anyone that I care for. It's stressful work.
You ever consider that maybe, just maybe, we could have lightened the load? I could have. Whatever. I'm here now.
We can catch.
So,
We can pick this up later. Right now, she looks at the Crook with a nod. Right now, I should get this report to the Jedi Council. It's pretty urgent.
and your friend?
Like I said, we can do this after I've sent my report to the council. I'm not shutting you out. I just got to get this done first.
Okay. Do what you need to do.
Ellena will give a look of keep an eye on him to Kukruk, and she will go into the Jedi Temple to meet with Luke and to pass on the information.
Mm-hmm. You go together with Kukruk. You relay all the information. They also take you to what is left at this point of Ulaha Spire to pay your respects. And you can see a concerned look thinking about the situation. And he simply says to you, I don't like all this situation. I feel like we are getting into this a bit blind.
I don't like it either, but all we can do is work with the hand we're dealt.
Are you sure you want to go?
If I don't, who will?
Others could volunteer.
Have you ever known me to back out of a job, Luke? Honestly.
No, but sometimes it's healthy to take a back seat. Believe me, I know some of these things from experience.
She pops a smile. Would it comfort you if I asked someone to go with me?
Not at all.
I was thinking. I mean, I need to talk with my apprentice anyway before I leave. Would you be willing to ask if Master Catan would be willing to come with me? His expertise in matters of the underworld would be valuable to me at this point.
If only that was possible. I'm afraid he's pretty far away right now.
I figured.
Well, we could postpone this. but you're the one doing this investigation. If you think that postponing it could be a problem,
Normally, I would agree with you, but from what I've learned, the longer we wait, the more likely it is that this relic could end up in the wrong hands. We'll give it a few days, and if there's been no development since then, I will head out.
he gives a sharp look and he says, maybe it's better. Maybe it's better not to lose time on this one.
She nods in agreement. I hate doing this to you, Luke, but what other option do we have?
Exactly my thoughts. Remember, if something out of the ordinary happens, if you get the feeling that the situation is getting out of hand, leave.
She nods.
No artifacts are worth more lives.
I will let you know as soon as anything happens.
I understand. You can see him raising his hand, and he says, "Can take Jawain with you, of course."
I don't think he'd give me the option not to, she says with a chuckle.
You see that he's smiling a bit. Yeah, I can believe that. Um, yeah. Be careful. Be mindful, and always keep an eye out to your surroundings, to what you can feel. When I get some free time, I tend to get
Riss, you cut out.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, he said
Yeah, we can.
when I get it cut out when he said when I've got free time.
Oh, okay. Uh, when I've got free time, I tend to get to the bottom of this one way or another.
Well, in
This
that
could be just an unfortunate incident, or it could be an actual threat.
judging by the way my investigation's been going right now, what Neo told me of his meeting, the latter seems very likely, unfortunately.
Well, things tend to go this way, but sometimes you can be surprised how things turn up. In any case, may the force be with you. Get ready, both physically and mentally, and then you're off. I know that your team is very capable.
I'll be careful, Luke. I promise. May the force be with you as well. She gives him a hug, and then, as the last parting word, she says, "Take it from someone who's experienced this. Padawans can be very clingy when they want to be," she says with a smile, and leaves.
Depends on the Padawan, he
Sure.
says.
Some masters need it.
So, now you're ready to head to Namtorios. It is, from what you know, a planet that has atmosphere. It's a bit different, so uh, you're not going to die outright.
Mm-hmm.
Yet.
Yes. Uh, from what you know, you will be able to survive an hour or two
Mm-hmm.
breathing the planet's atmosphere, but more than that is going to start causing serious problems. It's
Good
better to
thing that
have some masks and breathing apparatus in hand.
good thing that that at least a few of us do. I
Yeah.
take it that obviously
Hmm.
because new character also has a breather. It has a
Hmm.
spacesuit, so it that does it
And
naturally,
it's
right?
still got
Right?
There are also breathers that you can,
Mm.
they're portable breathers that are
Yeah,
they're not.
I know, but I remember that Pika mentioned that he's using a spacesuit. That's why.
Yes, yes.
I mean, it gives
Mm.
more time, but there's still
Mhm.
limits.
Yeah, of course. I'm not saying that it's no limits.
So
Hmm.
there is one more thing.
Hmm.
The system has one sun,
Hmm.
but it is extremely hot sun.
Mm.
Uh, what that means is
Oh, it's a blue
uh,
sun.
that the light the sun provides is very dim
Mm.
because of its intense uh, hotness. It emanates a bluish uh, light to the system, and
Mhm.
it's like you are. It's like night all the time, pretty much.
Yeah.
If it
Hmm.
gets dark, it's really really dark. You will maybe if someone doesn't have dark vision or low light vision, I should
Hmm.
say, it would be a good idea to have something to use.
Good thing that I have low light vision, so I don't have to worry about that.
All right, time to find a flashlight.
Hmm. And that's pretty much it. If you're ready to head there,
Mhm.
so you start your journey.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I take it that we start
Yeah,
journey, and on the way we buy what we need.
question
Sorry.
about the breather.
Mm.
We assume the spaceship has some spare because I don't want to, go and buy breathers.
Yes, you can get breathers from
The
the
spaceship
academy as well, or
or that.
something.
Question.
Okay, cool.
Question. Didn't your character had a breather for because we had one bite where we had to go where we needed breathers? Because that's the reason why my character has one.
On what stuff we had to buy
On
the
the
breather?
on the on the on the last not last session, but one of the previous campaign with Moodin, I remember what it was. That's why I'm
The
asking.
Yeah, I'm trying to like
I think
which
it was
place?
the last. I think it was the
The
last
last
one
battle.
where
The last one, yes.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah, mhm,
probably we have it, but like I haven't on
yeah,
my character sheet because like I haven't put on my character sheet because like
yeah.
yeah, it's a breather, whatever. Anyway, I mean let's assume everybody has a basic breather at this point. It
Mm-hmm,
will be safe.
mm-hmm,
Oh, as you are making your way to Namsorios,
mm-hmm.
near you get a call.
Yeah.
You know
I obviously
who it
go.
is
Yeah.
from.
I know it's who I'm expecting. I obviously take it.
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm,
Um, it's from Preldu,
mm-hmm.
and he says, "So
Hey,
the
buddy.
location,
So the info. Mhm.
Yes, yes. Where is his location?
Mm-hmm.
He's right now. He should be on
Mm-hmm.
Amtorius or somewhere there.
All right. Thanks, buddy. We are going to put it to good use. Any
One more thing.
info
He
is
has
that.
been there for
Mhm.
at least a week now.
All right. Will we? Thanks for anything else? Any info else that was within the one that Gaspar was going to send us?
Not really. No.
Okay.
Roll. uh, Roll
I'm rolling
perception.
perception. Yeah. Yeah. Just in case this. If there is anyone else on the room with me, damn it. It's me on my own, so I'm using a force point to at least make it a bit better. 17. Okay. I
Let
noticed
me
nothing. I take it.
give me a second.
Yeah.
Actually, you do notice because his
Hmm.
deception is
Hmm.
very bad,
Oh, thank God.
and I rolled an 8. So yes.
Is he trying to tell you who he didn't shoot first?
So I didn't need a force point, but good to know that I
No,
did
no, you
just in
needed the
case.
first point.
Oh,
Your
good to know.
perceptions are
Yeah, not
are
very good.
close.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh.
So actually, your perception and his deception are close. That's what I'm.
Yeah. Hmm.
So you get the feeling that he knows
Hmm.
something more. The way he's,
Hmm.
getting a bit uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But that's all he's comfortable with
Yeah.
sharing with you, or he's allowed to share. You don't really know.
I make myself an idea of what's going on with that idea. So Nia's not going to pursue anymore and says, "Okay, thanks for the info, man." Then.
Yes, yes.
Hmm.
Also take this, and you can see that he
Hmm.
has actual
See,
coordinates.
I obviously take them. Mhm. I check them out to see if it is, exactly where he told me, just in case.
The coordinates he gave you are very close to the coordinates you had from Prilo the Hat for
Mm-hmm.
where the
Yeah.
location is.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
Mm.
yes, it checks out.
Yeah, exactly. Not expecting not to check out, but just in case. Says, everything good then, buddy. Talk to you
Yep.
later.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
Same to you. Good luck with your business.
And that's the call.
So after the call is done, and I'm sure he got out new looks at whoever is in the cockpit besides him, and says, "So he obviously hit a bit more, obviously ordered by someone by how nervous he was. So apparently that's what the Gaspar sisters wanted. He wanted this guy still away from us, or to have an advantage over us."
Can't say I didn't expect this.
Me either, says Neo, that, but at least we know he's here and we can be prepared for that, and anything probably also knowing about that. We should inform the mood and the rest too.
I'll send a non-voice communicator to council to let them know should something go wrong.
Yeah.
Mhm. Also,
Neo. Mhm.
you can roll an
Mhm.
intelligence check
Okay, I'm rolling
if
intelligence
you
check
want.
then. Yeah.
This is where he not wants.
God damn it, 6.
I'll roll one as well just to see. I'll probably get
Why
worse.
why did I have to roll a 6 on intelligence? I put
It won't help.
everything almost there.
Unfortunately, it won't help if you roll well.
It's one. Oh well, no matter.
because it was if Neo could
Yeah.
remember
I
something,
know, I know.
but
Okay.
now it's
So he couldn't. Yeah.
yeah.
So
So
Neo's going to go while Elena does that and inform everyone, about the guy that is for now suspected because we have no guarantee, but it's very possible that was the one that killed the Jedi is waiting for us there. That he probably is aware about us, and it could be setting up a trap and all of that.
so as you approach your destination,
Mhm.
you can see that the ship
Yeah.
cannot actually approach
Mhm.
because it seems to be subterranean.
Mhm.
You will need to go there by foot.
Mhm.
It doesn't seem to be that
Is
far
there?
from a place that you can land with a ship, so
Okay.
it's
There
not
are two
that
things.
much of an inconvenience.
There are two things that I want to check. One probably would require a roll. The other one is
Mhm.
but still, I want to check to see if I can catch any other ship already there on the planet.
Okay.
It will be a computer use.
Yes, I use computer check.
Okay. God damn it! A free. I'm using it. I know it's not much, but it's the one thing I'm good at. I'm using a force point to see if I can. Okay, I roll it to 20. In case it's okay.
You do get some
Mm-hmm.
indications about technology in some places. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but that is coming from
Yeah.
stations
Yeah.
on the planet. Nothing
Mm.
near the area you are
Yeah.
approaching.
And the other place is like, is there a vertical close place to any of the entrance or where we have to go to land?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The closest you can get with the ship is approximately half an hour uh, by foot
Mm-hmm.
to get
Okay.
where you're supposed to go.
Yeah, I land the ship there.
Perfect. So
Mm-hmm.
everyone is getting out.
Mm-hmm.
Um, uh, Out of curiosity, will anyone
Yeah.
try to breathe the air there? As I
No.
said, you're not going to.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to have any immediate effects if you take a few.
Yeah. Only absolutely necessary in the case that the breather runs out and we are going back to the ship. Neo is going to chest in case not breathe.
Okay, okay.
Same with Elena.
So when you
Will
arrive, it's
breathe the air in my rebreather.
when you arrive, it's daytime.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it's a bit weird though because you haven't been in a system with a sun
Mm-hmm.
with dim light like that. It is
Mm-hmm.
as if you're watching an area that is almost at dusk, almost the
Except
sun
for
went down completely, and
except for
it's
Neo because he has low light vision, so he's seeing pretty fine.
yes, and instead of the orange hue
Mm-hmm.
that it should have, there is
Mm-hmm.
purplish, uh, a light purplish hue,
Mm-hmm.
uh, dark, light purplish, dark blue, um, around where the sun actually is.
Mm-hmm.
So, you get your equipment ready, your breathers,
Mm-hmm.
everything, and you start
Yeah.
approaching the area. As you can see, there
Mm-hmm.
is some kind of a hill there.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and as you approach,
Mm-hmm.
actually, perceptions, I think that you have good perceptions. Yeah, you don't even have to roll.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Modin is more than enough to for his eyes to catch an opening.
My passiveness is so passive that
Yes.
does everything.
You can see an
Yep.
opening and you can see water running out from it.
Mm-hmm.
And you make an educated guess that this could lead uh, somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And the coordinates say that you should go underneath that hill.
Mhm.
So, indeed, you go there, and the more you go into the opening, the more you can see that it stops being after a while. It stops being a natural cave,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see clear signs of civilization. Let's call it. It's in a very bad state. It seems that they are very old.
Mm-hmm.
And as you approach, you can see a big clearing in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
There is actually an opening somewhere on the ceiling of this huge area.
Mm-hmm.
And are you going to approach stealthily or not?
Guys.
Here, let me give you a stealth roll.
Where's Cat?
Wow, that is terrible. I rolled a 6.
Okay,
Let's see if
That's
I
just
can do
managing
better.
his Star Destroyers.
Let's see if I can do better.
Where is Cat?
Managing his Star Destroyer.
By the way, I want to order some
Ah!
Not
mock
20.
Skywalkers from Cat.
Not 20 for Jawain.
Okay,
He rolled 14 higher than me
3
on
more
his
people.
dice.
Fine. I still have
Oh god.
I still have the +5 cloak. So
And
I
I obviously roll bad.
I need to remember to add +5 for my cloak.
Question: does he use the TIE fighters of the Star Destroyer are assistant delivery or something, or no?
Yes, they are the delivery service.
Oh,
That will suck. They don't have
that's a
how to say
15.
sniper drivers.
Yeah, the number rolled doesn't matter so much as the end total.
hmm
Moose?
There it is.
Okay.
Mhm.
You've actually, as a
Actually,
team,
yeah, whatever. Let's not do the other thing.
no, you've rolled pretty decently as a team.
Okay.
Ellena can easily just shut Neo up if he rolls low enough.
Yeah, so you are approaching
Mm-hmm.
stealthily,
Mm-hmm.
and you arrive at the big clearing
Mm-hmm.
where you see
A big clearing.
a big clearing, circular structure that now is almost completely gone. In the middle, there is there used to be some kind of spherical. You are not sure from from where you are, but it seemed to be some kind of spherical monument.
Mm-hmm.
You can see some etchings on it, but you can clearly see that there are pieces that are missing, and you can see two droids that are very meticulously cutting off parts, and two soldiers that are currently staying there. A perception check from
Okay.
everyone.
Nice. Second. Oh god, that's a good
I
perception check
ins-
for Neo.
I insist on rolling lowly. low today.
No, it's the curse of
Okay.
this day, which is like which you are truly good at, you're going to roll bad for some reason.
Upper to mid for me, pretty much. I'm pretty much
Uh,
sure Peter could believe his only good roll of the day in the meeting.
yeah, Elena, you are able to see that on the upper corner here, there are three more people. Two of them seem to be soldiers like the others, but one of them uh,
It's familiar.
seems like not familiar. He seems like
Our target.
yes, he seems like the leader of the group. They are all wearing helmets, of course,
Mhm.
to
It's a
you know
team. Mhm.
have the no problems with breathing and whatnot. And they seem to oversee the
Operation. Mhm.
yes, the operation of removing uh, carefully removing the piece by piece this
Um,
circular monument or whatever it is. So, what are you going to do?
That's a good question. What are we going to do?
if we can keep our stealth and move to the big target and maybe catch him by surprise, I think will be
We
a
should
good
send.
thing.
We should.
I'm not saying combat. I'm saying get the upper hand in terms of being able to position ourselves and someone go there
Oof.
to negotiate if they want to. In that sense, I mean.
We should send our stealthiest.
So that'd be either Joanne or myself.
Yeah. When it comes to
Mhm.
if we force him into a negotiation, that's where Moon and I should step in. But for now, we should focus on the
Yeah.
stealth.
Like I could also approach with stealth because of my force, whatever
Mhm.
thingy.
Yeah, of course.
But my
Mhm.
force cloak. But do we want to approach with stealth? Basically,
I mean, the only reason why I mentioned stealth, it's not for surprise attack, is for position. So when someone
yeah.
goes to negotiate, in case it goes wrong, there's
I
cover.
Yeah, I get it. I'm
Mhm.
more saying it's like, should I go with the stealth guys or should I go with approaching guys? Which I assume
I mean,
approaching guys is
mhm.
Gordon, Elena and Neo.
Yeah. This is what I would say. If you want to go with the stealth guys, okay, but I think you with your first invisibility and all of that, you can basically when the attacks begin to happen from other place, use that to get yourself some distance and avoid being damaged that way. So maybe you should
Um,
approach with the obvious guys, and if things go south, you have an easy way out since you're not
um,
so much close
I,
combat.
I don't think it will work like that because
Hmm.
if combat happens, I need to spend my first turn differently and not with trying to leave the place.
Yeah,
Nearly.
Um,
But anyway.
Elena, Jawayne, and the
mhm,
mood.
Mhm.
mhm.
Make a use the force check.
Okay.
Oh no, but anyway, I'm just gonna go with the stealth guys. Just gonna say,
Okay,
um,
okay.
to, 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 mm, use the force. Uh-huh.
Oof.
Yes,
Okay.
Malcolm in the middle for me,
Okay.
Yes,
Okay. Okay.
literally.
Yeah,
we
but
know.
If you if
you're
you
also kind of the highest from based on the rolls because I
Yeah.
rolled terribly. Yes,
yeah,
I rolled a three.
If Miss requires me to
Yeah.
roll a force point to get what we need, I'll do it. But otherwise, let's wait and see.
Mm, no. No. I will tell you right now. No.
Ah, so I rolled high enough. Perfect.
I want all your force points, or all four of them. Wait.
Mhm.
Good to know that a 10 is high enough in my case.
Yeah. So, what are you doing?
What was the result of the use of force check? Did we get high enough or not?
Nothing really. You can feel some kind of energy,
You have a
very
feeling.
faint from the central piece.
Ellena,
There is
not-
some connection to the force. So this whole place feels,
Mm.
Only Ellena or Jawain also.
Yes, you notice. Jawain notices that too. Mood, you get
Glimpses, yes. Don't.
some
I rolled a 3. I wasn't expecting an answer.
some minor spider senses tingling, but that's it.
Oh no, there's a radioactive spider somewhere. Don't touch it.
There's this really Americanized Italian pizza guy trying to tell me to go on my moped.
So, what are you going to do?
It's up to the stealthy guys if they want to stealth up at this. I guess that's.
Yeah.
I will wait for the stealth guys to move first, then I will,
I continue to roll terribly.
Amazing.
Can I keep
Because-
my
I
stealth
get
roll
you.
from earlier?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
What did I roll on stealth? No, I could keep the 20, but like Zawen rolled
A 37.
37.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna keep my 20, but I'm also gonna force cloak, so make that a +3. Really, that's how much it gives. Okay.
Yes.
23,
23.
and I will be here, let's say, behind the other godlike stealth guys.
So, as you're
to
approaching,
be fair, I rolled a gold stealth as well. I'm just hanging back.
as you are making your movements and approaching, you see whoever is paying attention to this guy. His head tilts a bit, and he says, and after a few seconds, he makes a movement with his hand, and you can hear his voice saying, "Okay, it seems we have visitors. Secure the perimeter." And you see that the soldiers are making movements. The droids stop their work, and they just get a bit back. They don't. They take out their blasters. As you can tell, almost everyone has rifles. And almost everyone, the droids don't have rifles from what you can tell.
That means they're the first to fall.
And he says again, be honest, we've been expecting some company. So.
But
Okay.
to whom he's
Neo,
talking about?
Neo will give a quick look to Ellena, raise his hand, and says, begins to walk more in front to be seen, and says, "Yeah, we also weren't expecting you to be aware, to be honest."
Yes. Well, I've heard a few things about you.
I also heard a few things about you, and to be honest, there are just two things I think my boss here, we like to ask before whatever happens. And looks at Elena to know, to take control, since she's the one that we all the questions and all of that.
Nods for Neo to continue because he's doing such a good job.
Okay.
A good
Neo
leader,
looks at it. Neo
a
looks
good
at it.
leader
Look, gives
delegates.
her.
A good
Uh,
leader delegates.
yeah, yeah. Neo looks at her and says, "Okay." The first question is, okay, this is out of character. I'm going to ask. The name of the Jedi was.
It was Ulahakor.
Okay, Neo will say, well, have you heard about a Jedi called Ulahakor?
Yes, I have. She was asking questions,
Hmm.
the same questions that I asked. A specific hat.
Do you have anything to do with what happened to her? To him, sorry, out of character. Correct that out of character.
Her,
Here.
Mhm.
yeah, you were
Her,
correct.
okay, her it was okay, okay. Then I keep it like her, okay.
Says, no, no. I didn't have anything to do with her death, if that's what you're referring to.
Yeah. Neo, that continue, nods and then says, okay. So then now leads to the question that I probably am expecting to be more debatable. Whatever it is that you're excavating, it's also of interest to the new Jedi Academy and other parties involved with
As you are talking, you
which I
can
am
see that
working
they are.
with.
As you are talking, you can see that they are
Mhm.
getting down from the stairs and approaching
Yeah,
the rest, the troops.
yeah. I'm not surprised at that. Neo says, uh, would you be willing to part ways with that? I am sure that the new Jedi Academy can make arrangements to compensate whatever monetary loss that you will have for doing that.
Look, he says,
Mm-hmm.
when I took this specific job, it was a bit out of the ordinary, but I didn't expect for it to get that complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say that I'm working for a different patron now than when I took this specific request to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which,
Mm-hmm.
I should be here momentarily. And
Okay. Mm-hmm.
after a few seconds pass,
Mm-hmm.
you can see another uh, familiar this time figure
Mm-hmm.
approaching from the top of the stairs there.
Yeah.
You can see the familiar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, just smiles at that. Could be kind of expecting smile and says, "So you are involved of this, on this, or got involved after, thanks to me." So it's like we smirk on his face.
Yes, yes, I have to say that you did a splendid job.
Mhm. So no chance of not ending up in another scramble.
Actually, there is.
Mhm.
Last time I underestimated you.
Mm.
That's a mistake I'm not going to do again. Plus, I've had my share of adventures this few past years. Let's say that I know a lot more things now than I used to.
Yeah, that says me too. And to be honest, I wouldn't like to have another unnecessary scramble. So let's see if we can first, before we reach the shooting and slashing, we can reach an agreement.
Here's the thing, she says.
Mm.
I would suggest that you don't do anything rash now and an all-out fight begins. First,
Near.
you're going
Mhm.
to lose this contest,
Mhm.
and I'd prefer to save the lives some of my new friends.
Neo that says, again, I'm not interested in any life being lost. My job right now is to get that artifact to the new Jedi Academy and find the killer of. I say the name again because I don't remember how to pronounce it again.
You see that her
So
head is
yeah,
tilting at that and says,
yeah. Mhm,
I don't know who did that,
mhm,
but
mhm,
whoever it was, I
mhm,
don't think that they did it out of, how to say, they didn't do it for the money, I think. Not just for the money.
mhm. You see the Neo nods and says, "Yeah, to be honest, I wasn't. I'm not completely sure of why exactly they took him out. Money was the first thought, but there can also be some other stuff from what we have found out.
Also,
But
let's
again,
take something out of the equation right
mhm,
away. These particular parts interest me greatly. I do not intend to part with them. So I would
so the,
kindly ask you, since I have some kind of
mhm,
respect for you and
mhm,
the rest of your group,
mhm.
to forget about it. Uh,
N-
go your merry
y-
way.
y-
Neo would,
y-
Ellena would
y-
quietly,
you see that Neo sighs at that, waits to see what Elena tells him and stuff like that before.
Ellena
Mhm,
will quietly go up to him saying,
mhm,
I'm all for getting the parts, but Luke mentioned to me that we shouldn't do it if it would cause us to risk our lives for the sake of it.
mhm. Neo
What's
that
more,
says, looks at her.
what's
Look,
more important is we find out who killed Uha.
Neo and that nods at Elena and says, then how about a different deal? Says that. To be honest, my boss right now is informing me that they are not interested in lives being lost for these parts, but it is a priority to find out who did what he did to Uhart. So, how about instead of slashing shooty at each other, we agree to. Give me a second. Okay. Uh, I was reading what Club put there, so sorry. So how would we reach a more different agreement? You get the parts, but in exchange you agree to cooperate with us and this group of mercenaries, if they're still going to be working with you, in finding out who was behind what happened to him, to her. The-
Roll persuasion.
yeah, I'm going to roll persuasion at that, obviously. I was saying all of that, so if
Yeah,
there
yeah.
is any kind of bonus, you already calculated. Give me a second. Persuasion, here it is. Please roll well, please roll well. Do I roll the any? Do I roll the force point to that? You know what?
Yes,
It's up to
do
Yeah,
you.
it.
I was going to say. I'm going to do it.
Hmm.
That's a good roll. And you also made a
Yeah.
good argument.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
I
An
think
interesting proposal.
Mm-hmm.
good job Ellena had that conversation with Luke, innit?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There is one problem, though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really trust your order.
Neo that says, but you're not doing a work, doing a deal with the order. You're doing a deal with me, and you know how I do. I would just tell them that too much life was going to be lost for this, and I can assure you that we will take my word for it and won't seek any kind of retribution. If the parts go appear somewhere else and there is another fight outside of that, I cannot defend for that, but I can guarantee for you that out of this situation, there's not going to be any trouble.
You may say that, but
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
she turns a bit towards Ellena.
Yeah.
Is that something that finds you agreeable?
My boss.
And Neo that raises
I
an eyebrow and
I
says,
have an
"Who is the boss here?"
And I said, I'm just passing the orders from my own boss, and he says he would not risk lives for the sake of one relic. So, since you were so agreeable the last time we spoke, I will give you my word that no harm should befall you from this situation.
Very well. Very well indeed.
Mm-hmm.
It seems that we are approaching to some kind of deal,
Mm-hmm.
and you see that she jumps
Mm-hmm.
over the ledge
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
she approaches. She starts going down
Mm-hmm.
with the guard next to her
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and says, "So, let's make things clear.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to interfere in this. I
We are
will
not.
take
Mhm.
whatever I want from this place. No questions asked. No
Neo
one's
that
going to
says
bother me after the fact."
Neo is going to say that you have the word of my boss and my own. Watch and the boss also of her boss. How much trust do you need from people you already know?
Okay, very well. So,
Hmm.
since we have some kind of agreement,
Hmm.
would you mind giving a hand to get this job finished a little bit faster? And in the meantime, I can give you some extra
Mish,
info.
Hmm.
Yes? Yes?
zagłębić się organizacją.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes, yes, you can.
Hmm.
Elena will.
Neo that will look at the boss and says, "What do you say? I think that if we do that, she could get much faster on going with her part of the deal."
Very well. I scratch your back, you scratch mine. Same as last time, Elena says with a smile.
Good.
That's a good roll. Wow.
Yeah.
That is a good roll.
Yeah. So Neo obviously begins to get closer to say, "Well, I'm getting close to help you with the extraction of this."
Yes, yes, come
Uh,
over.
Hmm.
Elena would put her hand on Neo's head and look at the droid's head, look at the Inquisitor, saying, "Wouldn't it be faster if we used the Force to carefully move these boulders rather than haphazardly cutting them away slowly?"
Neo that says, "I agree, but that depends on how much trust she has on that." What do you say then? Do you have a problem with a few of the Force users moving the rocks to do the process faster?
Not at all.
Okay.
Still,
Hmm.
unfortunately, we have to remove some pieces, otherwise, this whole structure could not fit inside the ship.
Agreed.
No problem. I will. No
At
problem.
least not the
That's
ship
why.
that we have brought here. You understand.
Yeah.
Logistics.
Yeah. Neo nods at that and says, completely understandable. Let me then begin to help the droids into cutting what is necessary to cut, and then the Force users can move into helping. So
So,
Neo enters the circle and
mhm.
begins to help with that.
You see that the
Mm-hmm.
soldiers uh,
Mm-hmm.
get their uh, get their weapons down a bit, but still
Mm-hmm.
they are holding them in
Yeah, I'm not
like
expecting
yeah.
complete. Like I am also just in case Neo is relaxed for now. There is a deal. He is going to try to make sure that it's kept. But you never
Hmm.
know. So yeah, he still has the gun very close to his hand when he's moving around and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Elena will give a look to our new Duro's friend and say, keep an eye on
Mhm.
things while I'm working, just to make sure we're still on the up and up.
So, as you are helping,
Out of character, I thought something amazing, but I know that I cannot do it in character. Goes here said, "What a crap employee, and he almost risked our lives." Leave, and then she slashes her friend, and then everybody's on our side. Obviously, that cannot happen. But
No.
I am invisible.
Yes.
uh,
Uh,
so as you
Any
are,
effects from meditating, real quick? I'm just saying.
yes, you get you get the feeling of this place is very very old. Uh, you you get the familiar feeling because you rolled very well that you got
Mhm.
from other Jedi temples. So it resonates with that uh, with that part
Mhm.
of the Force. Let's say
Interesting.
you don't feel a darker pool. Let's say
Mhm.
in this place,
Interesting. And
you
out of character, where
feel
did you say we are again?
uh Namtorius. It's on. Let me actually
Close to
just
Orsus.
just not to change maps right now. It's
Mhm.
and as you are getting ready to
Mhm.
to start helping with
Mhm.
with with the move process,
Yeah.
uh Inquisitor approaches you, Ellena, and says,
Mhm.
"So you did actually join the New Order.
I did, yes.
I could feel your friends the moment you entered here, you included. The other two, I mean."
Oh, them. Dwayne is only just joined, and I don't know too much about my other friend there. He's an enigma in the Force.
With all due respect, but you don't know a lot of things about most things.
Ellena gives her a sharp look and says, one can only learn with time.
Yes, problem is, how much time do you have left? Roll a perception check if you want on that one. And anyone who's on
Yeah, I'm
Earshot.
I'm
in a
rolling a
distance that can
perception.
hear that.
What are
Yeah,
we?
I can hear that, right? Just
Are,
making sure.
are we gonna start seeing death counts on top of people or something now?
Yeah. Yeah.
No. Yes, the moon is actually has a giant face and is slowly but
That's
steadily
as close.
getting
That's
Close
a
to
re-
the.
Oh
closer
no,
to.
Majora's Mask.
Yes.
Yes.
I was about to say, unless,
Can I also roll perception or no? Or I'm too far?
Yes, if you want.
Okay, sure.
if you want.
Oh, oh well,
Hey,
it's the same.
hey, Mood, do you want to? Hey, Cloud, should we roll a force point to see who gets the higher result?
I don't want to roll a force point,
Yeah,
considering that I'm spending them usually on force shields or
I'd probably
Yeah.
say,
other stuff.
I'd probably say,
Like
unless
I have, to be honest, I have one force point to spend it. I don't really want to spend it on this roll.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
unless Miss says anything different, I'm probably gonna hold off as well.
Like there's one in case I fall. There's two on my force shields to enchantment, and one that I can spend basically.
You definitely
Mhm.
get both of you get the feeling that she knows things that
Oh no, she
she's
knows things.
currently not sharing
Mhm.
for whatever
Yeah.
reason. And you can see her demeanor, the way she, her presence. It has changed a bit since the last
Mhm.
time you saw that individual.
Question:
Mhm.
Can I
Is
roll?
she even more dark?
Mirs, can I roll an insight check, or I don't know what check to check how close she's on the darkness scale, or if she has, or anything like that? Like
You
I'm
can roll. You can roll. Use the first check
because I'm pretty sure
directed at her.
there is a way to check the somebody's, you know.
Yes, there is a
It's
way.
like foresight or something. It's
Yes,
kind of sort of similar to what
Yeah.
was in
yes,
KOTOR 2.
there is a specific talent that is just
Made
for
for
that
this.
reason. Yes, made
Yeah, but I
just for
think
that reason.
by default you can do some sense
Yes, you can.
or something.
Yes, you can make use the first check to. The reason I said
Mm.
to roll previously was to see if any of you could sense her
Yeah,
in this place.
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway,
Mhm.
so yeah, I want to check how, based on our previous experience, how far she's on. Like, if anything has changed, let's say,
Yes, yes.
let's put it simply, on here.
While that role is happening, I wanted to ask for Neo. Does he notice anything different about her demeanor from the last time they did the job together, or not?
Who is Neo?
Uh,
Be-
Mm.
you can.
Because I did. I take it that in the past, in the time
Yes,
skip we
yes.
have had, they did
Uh,
some work there. So.
Last time you could
Mhm,
see,
mhm,
you could, from what you remember,
mhm. Yeah. Mhm,
last time she was a person that was
mhm,
not sure about many
mhm,
things,
mhm.
herself included.
Yeah.
She was a bit
Mhm,
uh, anxious also
mhm,
because, well, she
mhm.
messed up.
Yeah.
Not only with you taking the things she was trying to acquire,
Yeah.
uh, she also messed up something else that this
Mhm,
whole operation of hers
mhm.
compromised a bit someone else.
Yeah.
This seemed to be uh, more
Related to that.
dire
Yeah. Mhm,
to her. Now you don't see that. She
mhm,
seems calm, even in this situation.
mhm,
You get the feeling that she feels
mhm,
firmly in control of this
mhm,
situation, or at least this is what she thinks.
mhm. Okay. Then it's read what the force roll did, and then I do have something to say.
So did I mind kill her with my force? So use the
Mhm,
force weight. That's
Uh,
what I attempted. Anyway, so does like the force tells me? Do I feel anything like what I asked? Towards is she? Can I determine how much
Close
has
to that.
changed on her? Let's say.
no, no, you can't.
Oh no, I cannot determine anything.
Mhm.
No.
Not on
Okay.
30. She's super dark side, guys. She's worse than Darth Vader. Uh,
uh, Neo is going to ask her, seeing, that she's of the mineral that he will say, so, new boss or something? Or have you found something that you really want to do now? Just making conversation while he does the work there.
Uh,
Multitasking and all of that.
yes. The masked face turns
Hmm.
to you and says, "I never had a boss."
Hmm. You see that Neo nods so that he's doing his work, but looking at her just from the corner of his eyes, but focusing on doing his work while doing this on the side.
It's pretty obvious to what you're referring, though.
Neo that says, I never consider him the boss of either you or me, more like someone to make deals with. I was asking because you seem more confident than the last time around I saw you.
Oh yes, as I said, I had some adventures since then.
You see that you're not so that it's
I've seen
yeah.
things that most people haven't.
Ο νόσης ο άμπολες. Αμπελός.
No.
Neo would
No.
just
That explains everything, why A30 failed.
Neo is going to just say lots of people experience different things, lots of people get different things. Good to know that they set you on a much more confident path. At least yours. Would you learn?
So, the operation continues.
Yeah.
It seems that with the help of the added help, the process goes faster. You can see that she's also using her powers to move objects.
Yeah.
It seems that they have from the opening here, there is come on. A platform with repulsor technology, so it can lower itself and go up, go back up. And from there, they're taking the items, secure them in boxes, and then they get them in small vehicles that go out in the forest and
Yeah.
pretty much wherever their ship is. This goes on for a bit, and once the whole process is over, says, "Oh, okay. It seems that everything has moved, and everything went smoothly." Also, you can see that she's very careful and meticulous, and she
Yeah.
pays very close attention on how the droids and everyone else is treating the parts.
Yeah.
Says, "Thank you for the help." So now I guess it's time for me to do my part.
Yeah,
Tell you what
that's
little I know about this whole situation. There are some people that there's some people in the New Republic that don't see people like us with very friendly eyes.
I know
And
that all too. I know that all
mhm.
too well.
Well, their eyes might not be friendly, but what about the rest of them?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't know what specific reasons they have. What I do know is that there are other forces that are taking advantage of this.
One is there's no where there isn't that the case, says Daniel. Do you know who these other forces are?
Somewhat, yes. I met a few. It was a close call. But I got out of it more the wiser.
Yeah, and yeah, that not giving himself an idea. He's not going to say of what kind of forces he's referring to. Nothing good in his opinion, but he's not going to outright say it and all of that.
You said that this Bith was attacked on. Give me a second because I am
Yeah,
brain farting right now.
no problem.
She says
On
that.
Quen.
She says that in
uh,
character.
Yes, yes. On Quen, right?
Yep.
Wait, Gwen, we're playing cards.
Gwent, Gwent, yes.
Trying to take out the deck.
Was this the first mission that she went?
No, she's been on many missions before then, a couple with me even. It seems unusual for her to be taken by surprise like this.
Hmm. Then maybe you should check out her previous adventures and transactions. Shed more light. Also, do you have something of her?
I know everything that I recovered from her body was sent back to the council. Her head was missing on the crime scene.
You see that she uh, stops a bit at that. And why someone would do that?
The only reason I can think of is to hide evidence of what killed her and why. Her body was found with bruises marking that she was being grabbed at, and she was decapitated with her own lightsaber after the killing.
Hmm. Interesting. I will think about this, and I will inform you if something comes to mind.
Yeah, that says you know how to contact me.
Yes, I do. We left each other information last time, correct?
Yeah, not so that.
Good. Then we can contact each other. One more thing. Take this as not friendly exactly, but close to friendly advice. The Empire did. The Empire did its job. Didn't finish it, but it did its job.
Yeah, that looks like him says what you're saying. You're saying that these other people taking advantage of the new republic are trying to finish the job of the empire, or are implying of what was the job that the empire was doing.
Do you know how many lives were lost during the Empire's reign? And
Uh,
a bit
ne-
before
ne-
that, with the Clone
Neo that
Wars?
Neo that would science more than I can imagine probably.
Hmm. That does have an impact.
Yeah, Neo that nonsense says. Of course, it's hard to to imagine that many lives not having an impact.
And at that, you can see that she goes next to you, Elena.
Mhm.
Hmm.
She uh, touches your shoulder with her hand, and she says, acts like these have consequences. They draw attention.
Indeed, they do.
In any case, since you have chosen this path, I don't think I'll be very helpful to you in these matters, but who knows?
Neo that bullet and say every little helps. even if it doesn't appear to be doing so.
Yes. Do some research on your order, please. Find out how you started.
What do you think? Ella just gives her a tired look and says, "That's what I've been dedicating myself to for 7 years. You don't think I've been sitting idle?"
Well, if you learn something more, I would be interested to hear it. Your thoughts as well. Till then. And you can see that she goes with the rest of
Her group. Mm-hmm.
the group. Uh, they group up. I know, amazing.
Mm-hmm. Very shocking.
Ballistic kinesis right now.
Triple slash, and then Moody also says attack one extra time.
Well,
And
no,
for-
first I say, hey, target that one in the middle, so you get an extra d6 whenever you hurt it. And then you do all those things.
Also, Neo throwing grenade. I just commanded you to do. And
Okay, which grenade? I have not prepared one. And I don't have that skill anymore. What I do have in skill right now is preparing a turret. You can make me say that I'm pointing it to her. Then in my turn I can create another turret and point it to her too.
anyway,
And
so
and
let's continue.
yes, and they go up pretty much. And congratulations, you have actually
Avoided an encounter.
avoided these multiple scenarios of encounter.
Oh my god, I cannot believe we finally success of peaceful talks!
But important question: did we got enough experience to level up out of this? If not, let's replay and do the encounter to get the
Yes,
experience.
reload the previous save.
Need to milk this for more experience points. It's like the Tusken Raiders in Tatooine. First, you make peace with them, and then you make them do combat with you anyway by stealing from one of the wicker bins.
Perfect plan. So, you return back to your ship.
Mm-hmm.
You get ready to leave.
Yeah.
Ellena will send a communique to Luke, not a voice communique, but a direct message to you in communique saying,
Oh, also a small thing
Mm-hmm.
that I neglected to say because
Yeah.
it is something that you would see. The pieces that they were moving, specifically you, Cloud, Moodin says that they were indeed something that the Bureau would be interested. They looked very similar to the previous ones.
Then why did
Oh.
we not attack them? Explain that to me. Okay. I'm joking. Like, I'm obviously like, okay, let's avoid the encounter. But like, okay, cool. That means I will make a note to my bureau, and I will give a detailed explanation on who took them, basically. Do you want me to roll a perception check just to get more info on how the guys looked, or the mercenaries, whatever, were
mean,
different, or not? You don't. We don't need to.
I mean, Cloud, think about this. When he
Like,
can come to, Modin can come to Neo, ask him for information if he needs, besides the physical look and stuff like that, and he will probably give it to you, but just ask you to leave both him and Ellena out of any report and make sure that if she has seen you or none of that, cannot track it back to you. It's the only thing he will ask you.
I mean, I'm not mentioning you guys. I'm mentioning who has it.
I know, but just in case they wonder how the bureau got that information. It's basically what he's saying. Make sure it cannot be tracked to any of the three of us.
Let me tell you how the Bono got
Yeah.
this information. I was there. That's all that is needed.
Yeah, I know.
I was there.
No. I know,
The
but
mood was
people.
here.
But but the idea is that someone can investigate on the bureau. They can then track it out to you and stuff like that.
Anyway, upon this, I write a detailed info
Yeah.
on how they look. Like I know how she looked because we crit her last time, so I got a pretty good look at her.
Yeah. uh,
or Ellena will
I,
send.
I want to see if she learned anything. I was curious. if we crit, will she cancel it or no this time?
Unfortunately, or fortunately for you, you didn't have an encounter, so
Yeah.
Unfortunately for her,
So the lesson here is always use force and then figure out the
figure it
answers to
out
your
later.
problems afterwards.
Yeah.
Are
So
You
we
know, you
the
could
so
do tricky
basically,
diplomacy with Mrs. NPCs, or you could beat them up and hold them captive until they tell you what you want.
Yeah.
that's the right way. If they are dead, it would have been the Sith way. Force
Yeah.
is used on both.
it's aggressive negotiations.
Yes.
so lesson learned.
Very
Ellena is
aggressive.
the only member of the party who's not freaking gun ho.
Hey, Neo also wasn't.
So, you get back to your ship. You're getting ready to
Yeah.
for takeoff,
Hmm.
Ellena just sends
and
a space text to Luke saying, "There's been a development. Things are more complicated than we first thought. Better I deliver this report in person."
By the way, I also want to conduct checks. Just saying.
Conduct catch. you get your marionette out and catch and say, "Why are these
They-
strings?
they
What are
don't-
these strings here for? Why
oh
can't I
no,
move?"
oh no, the mood has contacted Ketch. Now we have to find a way to cure him.
Catch, the mood say conduct Cage, and suddenly I imagine the mood standing himself in the top of the tallest building of a planet, grabbing a conductor bar, beginning to move, and then catch the troops moving all over the space and the rhythm of him moving.
I,
Very ostentatious stuff
Oh,
there.
so, you get back, and as you are getting ready for takeoff,
Yep.
yeah, you have a call.
Okay. I answer it obviously. It's Neo, right?
This time, yes,
Mm.
this time it's Desa. It
Okay.
says,
Called it.
I miss you, Boo. When you
Yeah.
coming home?
"Where are you?"
Neo will tell her where he is and says, "What's going on?"
You you went. Oh dear.
Neo at that size and says, "Don't worry, we didn't blow up into shooting at each other. We got
Is
into
this
a pacifist encounter.
Don't worry.
okay?
We
There's
were we
Is this a
were."
private call?
Yeah, don't
Neo
worry.
says,
There's a ship on top that will attack you now. Leave the ship so only the ship goes up.
Neo says, "We were able to negotiate and reach an agreement."
You are able to negotiate.
Neo that says, "I know I am not the best, but I'm able to do it, even if it doesn't appear to be
And you
so."
reached an agreement.
Ellena said, and Ellena
With
basically
their
said,
boss.
Ellena says on the off screen, with significant help from yours truly.
Neo that says, "No, I didn't. The only help I needed from you was to seal it because you are the boss."
As I said, with significant help from yours truly, Ellena says with a smirk.
I only
Fighting.
needed your.
Desa, this already sounds like one of those conversations that you just love having with us. Will you please continue?
Neo at that size and says, "Yeah, please. I will then deal with that later."
Okay.
Mhm.
It seems that you're not going to have any problems with Yvonne specifically.
Nope.
Okay. As you know, I have
Mm-hmm.
some kind of loose friendship with them.
Yeah.
So I was able
Mhm.
to learn that she acted on behalf of the person I'm certain you met there.
Yeah.
And yes, the specific group changed deployers, let's say.
To be fair, Neo says she kind of made it obvious, even if she wasn't trying to, that she was involved. So I knew that she would probably move these strings on the information they asked for to not be completely delivered or something big kept but kept from me. So I was ready and expecting it. She
I
wasn't
saw
as subtle
all
as
the
she was
signs.
expected.
She looked at me.
She also smelled of
Mm.
carp. That's also a dead giveaway.
Mhm.
Okay, that's good to hear. That's good to hear, I suppose.
Mhm.
One more thing. I
Mhm.
had a brainstorming session about the case.
Neo that says, well, good thing that at least we did had our nice relaxing night.
Yeah, here's the thing.
Mhm.
I believe very firmly that whoever did this, yes, they removed the head to specifically conceal evidence. And that evidence means that they either used a very unpopular or a rare weapon to do it, or they would leave something behind that could be traced to them.
You're thinking it's the latter.
Maybe. I mean, anyone with the right connections can find even exotic weapons if they want.
Mhm.
Narrows down the search, but doesn't mean it's easy.
Mhm.
Also, from what I know, there was no assassin guild that took a job like that, like this one. So it was either a free agent or someone keeping secrets. I would lean towards the first one.
Neo that would say, you are sure you're thinking a free agent? What our old friend that we met here kind of suggested to be in another group.
Look,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know much. All I know is that there is a struggle in the underworld. There are different people that are pulling strings, There are specific interests that pull to specific results.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, that hair, she says, and you remember that
Mm-hmm.
maybe this this force sensitive Dathomiri witch is the
Yeah.
only person that Desa is
Yeah.
a bit fearful of.
Yeah. Neo nods at that and gives her an understanding look.
She has butted heads in the past with them.
Mm.
So, yeah, you might have some kind of an uncontroversial ally. A controversial, I should say, not uncontroversial.
Yeah.
A controversial ally, or she might be playing you. I don't really know.
Neo that says, to
It's
be
hard
honest,
to know when people can play with your mind.
Neo that says and says, to be honest, I am expecting to be possibly both. You're not too much caught up into this storm that's happening in the underworld, aren't you?
No.
Okay, good. One less thing to worry about then.
Yeah, contrary to popular belief, I do actually value my life, so I
I know. Of the two of us, I know that you are probably the one to live the longest. And he says this with a smile on his face, jokingly and all of that, trying to relax the.
I mean, Ellena smiles and tries to break the tension with Oswald. I mean, the longer you stay with me, the more chance you have of being there as long as she is.
Okay. One more thing. One more thing.
Mhm, mhm,
Yeah, I might have something for you, some additional thing for you. So
Mhm.
wait for a day or two, maybe.
Ellena will mention that she's going to report to the council on Osis. If she wants to meet them there, then she's more than welcome.
I don't think I'll be able to attend, unfortunately, but I'll be able to reach you there, I suppose.
Yeah, no, that's enough. That we get it. Don't worry about it.
Okay. So this might actually work to your advantage. This deal thing you did. You never know. And with that,
Mm-hmm.
you continue towards Ossus.
Yeah.
You arrive empty-handed, but
With more knowledge, which
Mhm.
Luke, I think Luke would agree that Ellena made the right choice despite Jawaine's
Mhm.
protestations.
yes.
However, Joanne will also cut
Mhm.
in with a witty remark, like a sarcastic remark. Interesting how she tells you to learn more about the Order's history, and then she takes a piece of that history away.
I mean, we all must learn in our own way, but honestly, I don't like this. But to be honest, it was either that or risk a needless fight, which would get the Order in even more trouble. Which big no.
Right. Well, given that conversation with Desa just now, yeah, I think that was the right call. Sorry for doubting you.
It's okay, Joanne. I doubted myself at the time, but the only thing that made me sure of that decision is Luke. It's what Luke would have done.
I mean, out
Speaking
of
of which,
character, I think
mhm,
we could have took them on, but it would have been complicated, just not easy.
speaking of which,
Mm.
uh, you get.
Mhm.
A level
Oh
up.
my god.
Say it, say it,
Mhm.
say it.
Mhm.
You get to Ossus. Um,
Mm.
you give your report to Luke, and
Mhm.
he, the first thing he says is that
You should have died there. Wait.
yes, exactly. You have sacrificed everything. I'm glad that
Mhm.
there was no unnecessary bloodshed,
Mhm.
and that he would be interested to meet.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Yes.
And I would point blank say to him, just says, I mean, she's an interesting individual. I wouldn't trust her I don't trust her as far as I can throw her, but it's at least.
But you can throw her quite a ways.
And I,
I mean, out of character, why do you think that Neo on purpose called her? Is because she knew she's suspicious, she knew she could be interested on this. It's like either I caught her attention and creates more chaos in our favor, or she was involved in this, so basically it gave us already a preparation of she's involved in this.
So I have a suggestion with you. We
Mhm.
Emirs,
yeah.
we take Luke with us and we
Hmm.
cannot die because he's the protagonist.
What do you think I
No,
was
no,
trying?
no,
Exactly.
What do you think I
no,
was?
no,
What do you think I was trying to do when I asked Luke to say, "Oh, can you send Kyle Katarn with us?"
no, no. You can die.
He
But
can
he
die.
cannot.
It's the thing.
Yes.
Right.
That means he goes in front, becomes the tank, and we cover ourselves somewhere till the fight is over. Perfect.
Look at
This
you.
gun
Exactly.
will work 100%. Don't ask how. Uh,
Anyway, back to it. And I was saying, Elena will look down to Meg at Joanne and look at Luke again, going, but in all essence, at least I didn't come out of this empty-handed. We do know that this Reese wasn't involved, but there are some factions in the New Republic that might be.
Yes. Well, I suppose that we can't do anything more than wait at this point.
She did.
Also,
She did.
the suggestion was a clever one. This is the last place that Ulaga visited before she went to Quen. And you can see that she had visited the Metalorn.
Mandalore.
Metalorn.
Metalon.
Metalorn.
Yes.
Hmm.
Is it made out of metal?
She he elaborates to tell you that she didn't go there to find items. She went there to find a broker of information.
Oh.
Pretty much. So this could be a lead. And after a day,
Mm-hmm.
you get you get a small
Mm-hmm.
info from come on from Desa,
This. Mm-hmm. What does it say?
saying that the previous
Mm-hmm.
employer
Mm-hmm.
of the previous employer of Reese was
Mm-hmm.
someone called Glove Uli.
Oh.
He's supposed to be either a Niktochi or a Devaronian.
Mm-hmm.
He has some kind of horns on his head, so
Mm-hmm.
He's a
there's that.
He's a horny dude.
Yes.
Hmm.
Other than that, that's about it pretty much. He seems to be some kind of black market broker. A lot of money passed through his
Mm-hmm.
hands, and he is one of the people that find rare things, then sell them to auctions and uh, people that can sell them for extravagant prices to
Mm-hmm.
the high society or criminal or whoever is um, interested, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about it.
Okay. Nia obviously will inform of Elena immediately after receiving this information of this. And after you're saying that, says does fit the MO of hunting for different objects and stuff like that. It might be worth looking into this since she was looking for objects and stuff like that. It could be, related to whatever it is that she's working through. I mean, she has helped us, and we have found, a passive, calm encounter and stuff like that. But I think I don't need to tell you this that I don't need to tell you that she is still is not trustworthy.
Oh, and something else. She
Mm.
mentions that this
Mhm.
information come from Yvonne.
Okay.
You seemed
Also, yeah,
pleased
okay.
that you
Yeah.
didn't
Mhm.
mess things up, as you said.
Ellena will mention that.
Neil would add that, but he will send her a reply saying, as if I wanted to make enemies with any one of that, I will prefer them as allies, and I think I tried to make that very clear.
Ellena mentions that
Mhm.
corroborates with what
Mhm.
Luke had found out that before
Mhm.
going to talk to the hut, she did beat a information broker on Metagore.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So outside of what Mood needs, we have another position. We will have to check the maps and see if we can either go to this on the way or how far away it is and try to
Hopefully,
not keep it.
hopefully it's the same thing.
Hopefully.
As you're discussing this,
Mhm.
Erodian
And
You okay?
approaches Jawain
Mhm.
oh no,
Mhm.
and she says, "You're
I
Jawain,
shoot
right?"
first.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's me.
Ah, I heard you are good with the lightsaber. Is that true?
I'd say I'm adequate.
Ah, perfect. I was looking for a training buddy, and well, the others seem to be a bit turned off by
Pansy-ish.
my. Yes, I'm a bit overzealous with my lightsaber training. So, if you're up for it,
Yeah, sure. We can spar sometime.
perfect. I took the liberty of making a program. As you can see, 2 times a day, even 3 if our if my duties allow it. And you can see that this guy is yes, he actually likes them.
Oh god, he's a metagamer.
No, no, no. I can imagine this Joey saying this and saying, "Oh God, is this what the Neo would be like if he was a Jedi?"
And with that,
Mhm.
I wanted to contact Cat.
gets
Yeah.
to ask
Uh,
for
Oh God.
Asking for
What?
delivery.
exactly.
hello,
Yes,
this is
exactly.
Catch's Fine Dining. How are what can I get you?
Hello, Cat. How are you?
What would you like to order, sir?
It is me, Mr. Begone.
All right. Again, what would you like to order?
Is it Cat on the line? Out of
Yes,
character.
this is Catch. What? I run a restaurant, sir.
I would like to order some big sky with double cheese on in the coordinates are the middle of nowhere in space. Hope you find me. And um, are you delivering that with a TIE fighter or not?
TIE fighters aren't great for food delivery. We've had to move to other.
I
With
could give you a
X-wings.
tie. I could
Okay,
give
got
you a tie bomber.
they still don't have hyperspace.
They deliver
Engines.
your food with a bang.
Exactly.
They still don't have a
Proton
hyperdrive.
delivery
So
guaranteed.
They're self-piloting. That's what's up.
Oh God.
Ketch's
um,
Diner. Proton delivery guaranteed.
also, if your space cuisine ends up around this area, can you let me know if there's anything of interest there with the
Okay.
delivery?
Oh, and you give him the coordinates for
The middle of nowhere, I guess. Yes.
yeah.
I mean,
All right.
I'm gonna get some big sky watchers, I guess.
You made a dire mistake, Cloud. You should have actually made an order and sent them there.
Actually, that's a better idea. Yes.
It's unfortunate that you already placed your order at your current location. All right, so there is gonna be a fee for remote delivery, so that's gonna be 1,000 credits.
Where are you right now?
I just said you're kind of in a remote area, so it's going to take a while for our runner to get to you.
I mean, in the middle of nowhere in space is kind of remote. I know that.
Yeah.
How are you setting the deliveries? Okay, sure. I'm gonna give you
We'll
that
be
money.
using one of our shuttles to get the food delivered to you, sir.
Isn't that 1,000 a lot out of character? Anyway, okay, sure.
Congratulations, you're going to pay so much to get
For
a
a
bed.
room meal.
Yeah.
And they are gonna deliver it cold. You will see.
Like
Exactly.
like the real
Listen, they're
McDonald's.
delivering it in a shuttle. They've got enough space on that thing to have a food warmer.
Yeah, they put it on top of the edges just to make sure it is hot.
Oh,
don't
wait a second.
Just don't forget to remove 1,000 credits from your character sheet.
We will debate that when it comes.
Oh god. This was an
Anyway.
excellent idea.
The credits are flying.
Several hours later, because hyperspace still takes time,
Yes.
the food arrives, but it is warm. The shuttle docks with you, and a guy comes off with
Comes
a
out and
paper
gives me
bag.
the delivery.
It's a guy in an.
Order
It's a.
from Catch's Cuisine. The
For
bill
Mr.
comes to
Vagon?
1,000 credits. Who's paying for this?
I pay. Okay, I give 1,000
The
credits.
guy comes on
All
in a
right,
massive.
thank you. Have a nice day.
The guy comes on board
So,
with it in a giant
Leaves.
Ewok jumpsuit.
Mhm.
is it good?
Neo,
Out of curiosity,
Yes,
I was asking the
always.
DM.
just to escape from this.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yes.
Yeah.
I tried. I
Um,
don't know what you guys
Neo.
said. I tried.
Yeah.
2 days later, as you are
Yeah.
uh,
Working on
passing,
the
yes, you're
communication
working on
systems.
the communication system and all that.
Mhm.
You get
Mhm.
an incoming call.
Okay, I obviously move myself away from the working environment and take it, so
Mm-hmm.
nothing can be seen of where I'm working and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. You hear the voice of your new friend,
Oh,
and she says,
Friend is a
Mhm.
strong word.
"I have something for you. I don't
yeah.
know if it
um,
is directly related with the murder and whatnot, but I'm certain you will find it interesting.
Anything helps, so say it, please.
In 2 weeks from now," and she gives you a
Mhm.
specific date,
Yeah.
there will be a meeting. There will be a meeting on Castel.
Mm.
I will send you
You.
coordinates right now.
Mhm.
Be there, be discreet. One of the two parties will know of your presence there, the other won't.
Okay, thank you very much.
You are not to be seen by any of the two,
Yeah,
preferably.
I. Yeah.
Otherwise,
Mhm.
let's say that you'll have enormous problems.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I imagine them to do some work on the ship before arriving there. That will help a bit, and then just good planning.
Good.
After the communication cuts, it cuts after that, right?
Yes.
Okay. Immediately puts the comlink back in his place and runs to Ellena, basically. Not in worry, but he knows this is important, so it's necessary to be to plan this immediately. And tells her, about this and to tell the new Jedi Order, and obviously of preparing for going already to try to
You're basically
think a
Forrest
bit
Gump.
of the.
You Forrest Gump it to Ellena, who is conveniently at that time talking to Luke, so that's good timing.
Oh, if Elena is with Luke, the moment he arrives, says, "Oh, good." Then I can inform the big boss at the same time that I inform you, Elena, about this.
You know, I don't like it when you call me that.
Yeah, that says,
Too
"Look,
bad.
look, sir, you are the one basically giving the orders regarding what we do in this operation. Sadly, I don't know what else to call you."
Just call him Luke, like I do, says Ellena.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's still basically allowing me to not only do good work for your organization, which I enjoy very much, but also to do my own personal research. So it's like I need to give her a bit more respect than being casual.
Enough of the blabbering. Tell us what you need to tell us.
Yeah. Let's get back to the important because this is very important, says Neo, and begins to
Very important.
relay all the information. Mhm.
Okay, so closing,
Mhm.
you have 3 new threads.
Yep. The one with the time limit.
One of them has a time limit and is where exactly it is? I will find
Which
it
one is
there.
the time limit? That's
The red
there.
one.
Okay, cool.
Yes. The other one is on Metalorn.
That will
That you know
be
you have
Where's Metalor?
yeah, that will be
here.
Okay, so and we are where's Osus? Because
question. Also is here.
Here.
thank you. Okay, so I have a suggestion to make.
Mhm.
And the
Mhm.
other one is
Say
that
it.
you can try to contact this. Where are you? Where are you? There he is. You can try to contact this Glove Uli to see what he's up to. These are the 3 new uh,
Threads. Mhm.
yes directions you have.
Okay,
What you're
so
going to do, you can discuss it and
Yeah.
come to a conclusion
Mhm.
like okay,
next time.
next time on
Mhm.
Star Wars. Anyway, so yeah, should we discuss it now or like close the stream because like people
I
want to
mean, we can close the stream and discuss it.
that
So it's
yes.
like
Yes, because um,
I think
that's
Pika
all.
wants to leave or something.
That's it.
That's all for today, guys.
Mhm.
And after that song and dance, it's time to end. So, thank you for watching.
One more thing, real quick.
Yes.
Mhm.
Elena, will you please
Yes.
promise never to shut me out again?
Didn't I promise you this already?
I think it needs. Shut up, Cloud!
What?
uh,
And then just has a quick glance at Luke and shows going,
I didn't say it in character. Don't worry.
Too late now.
and I just shrugs at Luke going, you know what you say about Padawans? Evan looks at Join. I promise, with a roll of her eyes. Now,
Good.
have you got some sparring to do before we leave? She says, pointing outside into the training quarter.
I just hope he doesn't take all the fun out of it.
And I look.
if Neo is around when he's oh god.
Yes.
Anyway.
Previously
credits-
on Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
The credits roll, and that's the end of the episode. So,
Yeah.
until next time.
Until next time, I should go.